Well boys, it's finally time to LS swap the Bourbon. Now this has kind of came a little sooner than expected. Reason we're down here is because we blew the transmission. We were heading to a truck show about 2 hours away. Had this thing loaded down. Now it's made trips fine. You know, stock 4L60. It's been to Pigeon Forge and all that multiple times. And that's about a 4-hour drive from where we're at. But a little 2-hour drive down the highway. We got 30 minutes out, parked it. As soon as that key turned off, fluid, like the case cracked. The trans cracked and fluid just went everywhere. So that 4L60 shot, and I'm not switching the transmission out and not just going ahead and doing the LS swap because I don't want to do this twice. Let's take a gander at the old original 350 while we're at it. Let's see what we're working with. Now for this model truck, this is a 96. We've had it since 09, taking pretty good care of it. This thing is pretty clean under the hood for a stock truck. All the plastics are still pretty black. I mean, there's a few scuffs here and there, but man, she looks good. It's almost sad to see this OG engine come out, and it still ran good. It had a few oil leaks just from bad seals, but other than that, it got us down the road. Now it's time to head into the building and look at what we're putting in it. Here she is, the new engine. This is a 5.3 LM7 out of like, I think it's from like 99 to 04 or something. They might have made them more than that. Just a stock block, iron block. Got some, let's see here, I think these are 706 heads, if I can find the casting. Yeah, I got some 706 heads right here. And we're gonna be doing a Gen 4 rod and piston combo on this, and we're gonna do cams, springs, and everything, so this thing should make some good power. Here we go, we got a bunch of parts for it right here. We got all of our engine bearings, gasket kit, and everything. And then we got our big old intake, the China Ram. This is a Chinese knockoff of the high ram. Heck of a lot cheaper and will fit into our budget build. Still looks cool too. Here's what that intake looks like sat down on there. That thing's about as big as the actual short block itself. That's pretty crazy. It uses some adapter plates here to go from cathedral port to square port, like the LS3, because they don't make this intake in cathedral port. But I think this will work really well. Long runner. Should have plenty of low end torque for this truck, and then plenty of volume in it if we ever go supercharged, which we would like to do in the future, but this will get us by NA for now. We do have a cam for this motor too that was donated to us, so that's pretty cool. It's a BTR Stage 2 turbo cam. Now don't let the turbo cam portion fool you, it will work NA. The numbers look good. I'll have to go and pull up the numbers for it, but it should be a pretty good daily driver cam just for us to get down the road on and make a little bit more power over stock. But right now I'm gonna have to flip this thing over and start measuring bearing clearances. I would be using an engine stand, but it's currently being used right now for the car, which will be back soon. Gotta love it. But I'm just gonna flip this thing up over on its top, start measuring clearances for this crank, and go from there. So I went ahead and mic'd the crank. Everything looked good. Everything came out nice. We got the pistons all lined up here, got all the bearings in. We got the bearings in the block. So I went ahead, mic'd it. Main clearance we're setting at about 22 to 24, so we're pretty good on the mains. And rod clearance we're sitting at around 20 to 21 thou. So everything's looking pretty clean. Pretty much all we gotta do now is get this block vinyl cleaned. I'm gonna get it onto the stand, and we're gonna paint it. Gonna be a really nice color, gonna go with the truck. But first, we're going to finish our heads too, so all that's done. So here's our 706 heads cleaned up. Went ahead and washed them, and then have all the valves polished and cleaned, and they're ready to be lapped in. Also going to be throwing a trunnion upgrade into the stock rocker arms. Pretty cheap little thing, doesn't take long to do. We knocked all the needle bearings out here. Look at these little guys. Things right there, you see all those? That's what the needle bearing's made of, and it sits in here. If you have that explode in your engine, it's not going to be good. So we're going to be upgrading to the BTR trunnion kit. Nice little heavy duty upgrade here. Pretty cheap, so might as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these knocked out and then start lapping the valves in. valve springs. Got some little PSI beehive valve springs. These should be pretty good for like daily driving. Yeah, if you're gonna go for like a high power type thing, like drag racing, probably wanna go a dual spring in case you have one break, but these are pretty good, 660 lift. Perfect for our cam, which is below that. So go ahead and get these in. Got new retainers for them. Everything in the kit. Pretty good brand PSI. I'm pretty sure NASCAR uses them, so they're pretty good. I haven't seen any like failures with the beehives. So go ahead and get them in, get this set of heads done. Well, just like that, we have some heads done, ready to go on, all the valves lapped, springs in. All this is pretty simple on the LS. And then we have our rockers back there. They'll go in once we have the engine completed and we measure for push rod length. Got this one done, other one completely done. So now we just have to assemble the short block. Went ahead and did the final clean on the short block here. Got it taped up, ready for paint. Got everything that I want painted revealed here. Everything's all clean and taped nice. And also went ahead and just threw in some cam bearings in while we were at it. Not too bad of a job. Pretty easy little tool to use to do that. But you guys will see that paint job in the next video when we do a full assembly. We'll start it, you'll see the color, and then we'll start putting everything together. But I hope you guys are excited for this engine swap as much as I am, because this is going to be great. And I'm really looking forward to getting into a 4L60 for the first time. I've done Ford stuff, but I have not done a Chevrolet transmission. I'm sure it'll be pretty similar like automatics are. Of course, stay tuned. We'll be back with that assembly video soon. See you in the next one.
Parmesan.